I'm the man. I'm the man. I'm the man. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. How much groceries do I need? Do I need? Do I need? Oh, hi. We already got, like, I'm still putting away my groceries. Was good. It just keeps coming. I got extra stuff. We went to 2 different, you already know, 3 different stores. We had to get our dunkling. Dunkity dunks. Spilling. It's like on my finger. Then we went to 2 different grocery stores. Aldi's does not sell Band-Aids. So, I got Band-Aids. I got some more flossers. I think Bear likes these. I got like the string ones, but not feeling that. So, I needed to go there too, because now I got 3 free bags. Pick and Save had, like, what did I need from there? I got some broth. There's a marinara sauce I like from there. I'm trying to think, what else? I already put the stuff away. Now I can't even remember what I got. Broth. Bro, I'm like drawing a blank. We got, because they got all the grands and stuff. Like, Aldi's don't got, like, biscuits. Or at least I didn't see them. We got more biscuits. Me and Bear are going to try to make chicken pot pies. We're going to try it out. That's going to be today. I was originally, the whole point was going there. Of course we save our bags. We have small trash bins. So we got respect the planet. I got that. Went there for Band-Aids and stuff. I can't look at my list right now to tell y'all what's good in the chat, what's good in the live. We got a late start. Bear didn't wake up until like 8. So he had breakfast and then we went straight to the store. We had to do 2 different stores. Cause I be looking for the deals. I be getting my regular stuff. I don't care about name brands. I get my regular stuff from Aldi's, but it's like I went there to the other grocery store for specific stuff. I can't remember what it was. There's just so much cheese. You would think I was a Wisconsinite. Sticks of cheese for Bear. Shredded cheese. And there's other cheese I already know I need to use up. Let me take these out of the packaging. Did you want a snack yet? Yeah. You want cheese? I want snack, man. Cheese, cucumbers, carrots. What we feeling? Applesauce. Oh. Let's see, these are individually wrapped. Yeah, no problem. So, like I was saying, I said this last week. I tried it out for the first time last week. I use chat. I be making up names. So that's why this channel is funny. I'll be using Chat GPS to to correlate my meals for the week. So I say, I need to make meals for a toddler, right? It does it Monday through Friday. So then I know what to shop. And then I say, put that in a grocery list. That's my anxiety, is because it was never organized in a grocery list. Now it puts it in a grocery list. Here, pick up your applesauce. And then I don't have anxiety like, oh, what do I need for this meal? Or, you know, I plan it out on Sunday, so then I'm ready to go Monday, right? We got a late start, so like everybody was in the store. I'm like, bro, they didn't even have fresh chicken. So like, not like the hot, ready to eat chicken. You gotta unscrew it. Yes.
You put cheese over there.
It's a lot of cheese.
You put cheese over there.
I'm
You
gonna
put cheese over there.
After the live, I'm gonna have to organize all of this. We got what? Lemons and oranges. What's wrong?
I want the cheese right there. I don't want cheese right over there.
I gotta clean that container. Remember, the cucumbers were bad.
Right.
So right now stuff is a little mixed up.
Why? I don't want stuff mixed up.
I know. I'm gonna have to clean it up in here, Bear. That's what I plan to do afterwards today. I don't even know if see, I got your drinks up here. It's all switched around. Yeah.
No, I had stuff switched around.
You hate it when it gets switched around?
Yeah.
I gotta wash some stuff up in here. There. So then Daddy can have a nice cold drink. Get some milk. Oh, excuse me. Watch out, you're gonna trip. Watch your step. They package cucumbers like this. Or no, these are zucchinis. Ugh. Oh, and the cucumbers I just threw up in the doorway. This is the only pepper they had. You have to crack it. So, yeah. I'll have it do like Monday through Friday meals. And then I said, I don't like day 2. Can you give me a different option for day 2? And then it'll do it. And then I'll say, it'll give me a different option. Then I'll say, okay, now revise my Monday through Friday plan. And it'll revise it. So, yeah. I got sliders planned, pot pie, quesadilla, meatballs, and if it don't turn out, I'm going to just end up making spaghetti. So, I ain't in, like I said, I'm not into name brand stuff. What do you mean website? This is the body wash, oatmeal, whatever. I buy extras. So then like, okay, one's running out before it gets totally out, you know. So we got more bath soap. I got more, I'll show you the bottle, but I already put it away. This is the Myers cleaner I use. I like this cleaner. I won't do generic cleaners unless I make it myself. Oh, we're going to make thanks for asking, Darrell. I just needed to finish putting up my groceries. We're going to focus on the purse today. But you guys can shop with me. Confidential Goods. The link is right there. We have a 420 deal going on. But once we get moving on, we're going to make a leather purse today. So I'm going to pull up that tutorial. We're going to get into it. I was still putting away my groceries. I'm like, oh, man, it's already 11:30. So if you're new here, I go live 11:30 to about like 1:30. So that's about 2 hours, right? I was saying about this Myers. Any of the scents are nice. I like lavender. The basil one, I don't remember if I like the basil one or not. I do like the lemon one. But the Myers brand is safe to use on your hands, in the sink, to wash dishes, and it's dishwasher safe. That's why I like to get that one. I'll spend the extra money because it's versatile. And you don't want to be like, I put the wrong soap in the dishwasher. You know what I mean? I know I only find it at Target. There's a pick and save. So, like, if you have, like, a Kroger's, Metro Market, it's like a brand, like it's a grocery chain up here. Do they have a Giant over there? I don't remember. Maybe Publix, you might find it. I'm trying to think what's over yonder. But see, this is what I was saying. Okay. I'm almost out of this. I get the set. So you get body wash. My hands are all in the way. You get the body wash, and then this is the lotion. Same brand, so you smelling the same. I just started a new bottle of this, so I moved it from my spares. And then this is my spare soap. I've been alternating these from Aldi's. I like the lemon. I actually like the lemon over this chamomile bergamot. This is the one I'm using right now over the chamomile bergamot. And it's a foamy soap. So we did that refresh. You guys gonna laugh at me. This is my floss. I only had like the pack from the dentist left. I still am using the strings, but Bear likes the stick, so we had to get more of those. I'm gonna just bring this over here. How we doing, Bear?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah, do good.
Yeah. Okay. Bear playing with the bubble wrap. Put my pepper away. I don't remember what I need to have out for this recipe. Yes, ma'am. Oh, cool. We got the same. I went last week and got marinara. My grocery list was saying you might need 2 marinara, so I went to get another one today. Thank you for the likes. So I hope that helps people who have anxiety when they shop. I'm joking when you know what I mean when I'm saying. Use Chat GPS to help plan your groceries and help put it in, or plan your meals and then put it into it actually categorizes it. So then once it categorizes it, I put it into my own notes, and my notes are like the checklist. So then that's how I go grocery shopping. I'll copy and paste. This is the dairy section, produce section, meat section, boxes section, miscellaneous section, and bread. So my list matches the layout of Aldi's because that's where I'm always shopping. So, well, it starts with bread and then it goes into produce. I know the bread and the produce are literally in the same aisle, but you know, it's pretty close to my local one. But like if I went to a different one, it may have a different layout, but that also helps me too. Yes, and never go there hungry. I got extra people. I'm gonna just stick that in there. I needed to get chicken broth, so I'm trying to leave stuff out I know I'm gonna need. We're gonna get into this purse. Okay, so the schedule for this week, y'all. Today I'm like, actually last week I was kind of feeling in the spring cleaning spirit. So after this live, I'm gonna try to spring clean old clothes and stuff. This is my new Juicy suit. It's got Juicy on the booty. I got this suit. It's now 53. It's gonna be 57. The high maybe today. It's gonna be in the 50s today. So I want to spring clean and hang out with Bear after this. After we'll attempt to make our pot pies. If the pot pies don't come out, because it's like you gotta use the biscuit and then stuff your chicken and peas and corn and whatever you got to fill in there. We're going to try a biscuit. If it don't come out, I'm just going to make biscuits with vegetables and some chicken on the side. And so I'll just deconstruct my pot pie. I've never made a pot pie before. I think I see my dad make it. But yeah. So I just dumped them in here, and now that floss is on the bottom. You use a pie crust? They recommended me getting that biscuit stuff I just showed you. We refilled our floss. You good? Give me the thumbs up. I got these cheap Band-Aids. I had gotten a boo-boo there, and I used up my Band-Aids. Because, you know, you have to use a couple until your wound heals. And then it don't matter if it's like a Band-Aid protecting it or not. And then I ran out of those. But we always have like a first aid kit in the car. And it's not safe. The car actually came with a first aid kit, but it's in the trunk, and then I already brought one with the old car that we had, so I put that in the car. But I'm like, the car feels naked, especially riding around with little people, and you ain't got no Band-Aids and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go put I'll show you the kit. I'm gonna put that in the car, and so then we can leave just some regular Band-Aids in the house, because you know you always need to keep stuff when you're on the go. I got this. I was actually doing a mentorship, and I was out and about, and I got this a while ago. Away we go. You know, for auto and all of that. Travel. 45 pieces. It had like Band-Aids. It has wipes in it. It's got all of that stuff. So I want to make sure this can make it back in the car. I was using like Band-Aids from this kit. You see it's got the little wipes and antiseptics, gauze. I want to make sure this goes back in there. Okay. I'm going to just put this by the front door.
Bobby,
Yes.
it's gonna be in the front door.
No, I was putting the Band-Aids we're going to take down. Oh, yeah. And then these are all my very loved reusable bags. This blue jean one, my mother-in-law gave me this one. It actually holds a lot. And it's got all the bags in there. I'll usually put like juice box containers, maybe milks and jugs and things like that in there. Now this is where it gets a little. You not heard of Marshalls? Marshalls, TJ Maxx, Home Goods are all the same thing. So I guess she went to Marshalls to get that. Was good. Hey, I'm gonna put these away. So watch your head. This is where it gets a little messy. This is the pancake mix. Thank you for the likes, y'all. This was like puffing on me, so it made my soup turn my soup white. It never pours for me good, so I'm gonna just open the whole thing up and we're gonna pray. The little pour spout never works for me. It's always caked in the back and you end up having to open it up anyway. See? My phone is on 14%. A young whippersnapper. My mama be shopping there. I only heard about it because of her. She would take me in there. And then like when I first moved out, I would get everything from there. Bear's playing with the paper towel. Then I'm going to rip the sides off. Oh great, the cardboard fell in there. That's cute. Love that. Just more of a mess. This is like straight up cardboard. Now we pray. It just never works, bro. I can never just get it to pour normal, ever. Like, what are you doing? It's still going. Like, how much could there be in here? You don't want to see my hand. He had a kazoo before. He was actually afraid of them. You should see my hand. I got the Michael Jackson hand. Always falls. It just had to be on black. I'm gonna have to vacuum in here really quick. I could use my labeler. Let me put this boo-boo mess back in here. I still spill it on the sides. I need to sweep this in. I was gonna make bare milk, but now I got all of this pancake mix that spilled on the table to clean up. You calling me? I need wipes. Wipes! You can grab me some wipes. All right. I'm gonna check the date. And I'm gonna make a label to keep my pancake mix fresh. I usually keep it in that container. It's not terrible. It's just an annoying mess. So welcome to the live. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I'm trying to wipe my counter. I got a big chicken. It was already pre-cooked. It wasn't hot and ready. But today we're gonna have chicken pot pies, and then tomorrow is gonna be chicken quesadilla. And I made the meal so I can be flexible. If I gotta just do a cheese quesadilla, we got cheese. We ready for that too. So I'm gonna vacuum in here. Be loud for a second. Then we'll run back and make a label real quick and get started with our crafting. It's all right here on the floor. It's my little mini vacuum. Hold on, baby. What's up? You need to use the bathroom?
Yeah, and I have to stay. That's still in the bathroom.
I'll be right there. Oh. Get his little cup. He already put his mouth on it, of course. So I gotta wash this. We need pancake mix, and then what's the expiration date? Or was it, of course, on the labels already put in this box? I wish they would print it somewhere else too. Before I have to dig back in this box. Of course. I can't get the piece of paper out. This is the lid. March 12th, 26. Come with me. Oh, that would have been crazy if I dropped that. I gotta tell y'all how my market went too. Label maker, March 12th, 26. I'm like trying to hurry up before Bear starts screaming so you can see how I make a label. Where's the clear? Okay. PANCAKE space MIX. And format. How big do we want this? Large, extra large, small, medium. Let's keep it at large. Format. Style. Normal, bold, italic. Outline, shadow, vertical. Ooh. I like borders though. Where are my borders? I like the one with the flowers. There's a crocodile. Or a train, hearts. What should I do for pancakes? That one reminds me of a tick. We have never done that crocodile. Matter of fact, watch this. Okay. If y'all need anything printed, this is all I can do right now. I still have to get my printer serviced, so that's cute. This is like the little blade. It's a transparent one. I didn't realize. Oh, I'm chopped. I didn't realize I got clear tape. I'm gonna do this as extra small, and it was clear. What was it? Where are my numbers at? I don't got numbers. Where's my number keypad? Oh, I've never used numbers on here. Have I? Where 0, 3. They don't got dashes, or am I tripping? Bro, they don't got dashes? No type of dash. Am I tripping? Insert symbols. Yeah, I'm like, didn't they have symbols? I need a... There we go. I had to find a dash. We're not even going to keep it this long. I think, what was it, Darrell? I think it was 0320. I'm making it up. 20th, 26. Insert symbol. Pancake mix does not last this long, so I'm like, I ain't even sweating it. But I know it's until like 26. And we're going to make this small. I said, okay. And then I wanted border. We're going to keep the crocodile border. Just to make it, there we go. We're going to make this extra small. Something like that. It was in March of next year. But we're not going to have the pancake mix. He asks for pancakes all the time. Why is this so long? This is it supposed to be small. So there you go. I'm going to clear this. Ta-da! And we'll turn it off. We just made some labels. Let me know. Let me know. You done? Okay, hang on. I just didn't want to go in there with Daddy.
I don't want to do school, Mommy.
No, I know. We kind of missed school. We'll do it this afternoon if you're still up for it.
I want to watch something, Mommy.
I know you want to watch something. You got a video playing, they gonna yell at me. I might have to mute this. There we go. I got 2 crocodiles. Ta-da! We just made a label. Okay, BRB. I'm gonna help Bear, and we're gonna start on this person. So give me 1 minute. Okay.
I don't want milk.
Here, please.
No,
You don't want any other snacks because you got to finish the milk before we have juice, please.
no.
You got a cup today, didn't you?
I don't like milk so much. I don't want milk.
Bear, come on. Oh, Bear got new toys from IKEA. I finally got a new French press too, y'all. Bear got a hippo, an alien, and a panda. And they're only a couple bucks each. So I brought my water in here. I'm almost done with my coffee. Damn, it's already 12. We had a late start this morning. I was up. I'm like, Bear, you not trying to get up? Okay, so for those that are here, we're getting ready to start our purse. Market was good on Saturday. I made my booth, but it's always like not small it's kind of a small margin if I'm being honest. These indoor spaces until like outdoor stuff, I feel like I do better at outdoor markets. So I'm looking forward to the outdoor season. Turn my mouse and my keyboard on. Because this was all right. What did we sell? We sold. I did come home with. Did you want Franklin? My slippers. I'm going to put my slippers down. My little cow slippers. Bear is trying to fight me about this milk. He needs to drink milk before he can get his juice. That's it. I'm about to look up the tutorial. And we learned how to do a saddle stitch or whatever it was called. So, yeah. Coasters. I sold the daisy looking coasters. I think I sold my smiley face coasters. Some earrings. The turtle rug. Bear. Some stickers. If you want to watch TV, baby, we gotta drink milk.
I hate milk so much.
Bear.
I want milk I want a milk in the bedroom right now.
You want to put the milk in a timeout?
Yes.
Bear.
I hate
Oh,
milk,
Bear.
Mommy.
Stop. I'm trying to find. Stop, Bear. The tutorial. Come on. And I'm gonna put a. Hey.
Mommy, I want to hide the popcorn.
You want to hide the popcorn? Where's the popcorn?
No, I want to hide the milk. I want to hide milk somewhere else.
Okay, I'm gonna star this.
I'm hiding the milk somewhere else.
You're gonna hide. Why you gotta hide the milk?
I want to hide the milk and I want to hide the water.
Hello，小鱼们好，今天由我来陪伴大家一起完成的是合手。
Okay, we got the video up now. We were learning how to do a saddle stitch. You ready to watch TV?
Yes.
Okay, but you gotta drink the milk. No, it's not no argument, Bear. It's not. It was good. Okay, we need to drink milk. End of story. So, this the purse we're making, y'all. What's good, Ernesto? Last time we left off, I got the tutorial pulled up. I might have to go back with some stitches, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have to do that. I feel like I'm just literally 3 or 4 holes short. So we learned how to do a saddle stitch. I literally stitched this myself. That's crazy. We did the first panel from, it was reverse because I was doing it from the back side, from here to about here. I feel like I'm like 3 holes short, and then we burnt the ends so it wouldn't come unraveled. I feel like I'm a few holes short. Now, this, why we didn't connect it, I'm assuming. What's good? Steve's up in here. I'm assuming because like this is the top. You wouldn't stitch it shut because then you wouldn't be able to, you know, use the purse. So I'm assuming for aesthetics, that's why this is the only part stitch. Can I count? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm 2 holes short. I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna make a difference. Yeah, I'll have a clasp closed on it, but I don't know if 2 holes will make a difference. I literally was 2 holes shy. So the next thing we're going to get into, we're going to learn how to stitch through multiple layers. So the next part we're moving on was this part, if you remember from Thursday. Friday I was at my shop to pack up for the market. The market went good. I liked it because, like, I know I'm deviating. I liked it because I need like a table. I'm gonna move my cart. My big old tote over. they had a table, and they had chairs. So everything literally fit in my trunk as if I was taking my sedan. And so, you know, now I have like an SUV, so I got a little bit more space. I'm trying to see where I left off. It did have sound, but it's in a different language. I also don't want to get copyrighted, even though, you know, they sent this to me. Sometimes that's weird. I've had like I've paid for Epidemic Sounds. If we can get like our subscriptions up or something like that, then maybe like I want to start putting like music in the background. Not maybe for the lives too. I think I could have like some music playing off of the computer, and then that wouldn't be a disruptor. Can you sit back? Just so it's, you know, it's not quiet and there's a little bit of an ambience. So I did have the subscription, but they kept going up. I started at like, if you are a creator and like you want to add music, because I was going to do it for like boot camps and for yoga, since I can't use my Spotify playlist, which I already pay for. So Epidemic Sounds allows you to put music in like the background of your videos. The subscription started at 15, and then it went to like 17. I'm pretty sure they're probably at 20, and it's literally only been a year for some music. Then I used their video or the music once in like a regular video that I made. I was just talking about, I've been deviating a lot. And then there's like, you got a copyright strike, but it's not a strike. And so I told Epidemic Sound, they're like, oh, don't worry about it. They see the licensing and they know you pay for it, so it doesn't count towards your channel or something like that. I'm like, I don't even know if I want to use y'all anymore. But like literally all the big creators that be putting music in there, probably using Epidemic Sound, because you can use music or you can do sound effects with it. But I'm like, charging me $20 for some noises, some sound effects, some theatrics. I'd be joking. Like theatrics. Oh, you got seltzer. Theatrics and respectfully. It's like all the time in my vocab. I did good though. I made my booth back. I was doing my inventory. I usually do it on Tuesdays, but like while I was at the booth, I was doing my inventory and I was like, oh, we have like 12 coaster sets left. That's literally 24 coasters, but I sell them in a 2-pack. So we have like 12 coasters left. I think I still have my cookie coasters. Somebody was like debating between my strawberry and the daisies, and they went with the daisy coasters. Can you sit back, love? Oh, and I sold a hair clip. Uh-oh. Yeah, seltzer. I don't get why people be drinking salt. Don't they put that in liquor? In that alcohol, baby. I have some fun punch needle projects I'm excited to start too, but I kind of just feel like I'm in the middle of so many projects. We have 2 embroidery sweatshirts we're kind of working on, the big old mountain yarn painting, and now we're making a purse. So I'm like, I don't really know where to start. I've been looking for my yarn, or what is this, floss, leather string, what do I call this, respectfully. Like, I'm not, well, y'all know I'm just not trying to be disrespectful, and I'm like, niggas will find a way to get mad at me and be like, she didn't say it like this when it's supposed to be said like that. Like, I'm not even trying to, like, I don't know. Niggas will find a way just to get mad. Anyway, but yeah, Friday I took Bear to get pizza. Like, we stopped at my shop. And I said, what do you want? He's like, I want some macaroni. Okay. No, I want some pizza. And I said, okay, so what do you want? You gotta pick one. Pizza. So then we went to go get pizza, and then that's how we spent our afternoon. That was Friday. Saturday was the market. It always seems like it goes so fast. The market, I went with my brother. I was debating if I should have streamed in the car, but we kind of got we didn't get there late because it wasn't, I feel like every market I do better with my organization. So, what's this next area? Okay, they're showing us the saddle stitch again. I have it like kind of halfway in the background because I don't want to get in trouble. I'm throwing away some old projects too that just didn't work. How much did I need? They actually told me the inches of what I needed. Okay, they give you 4 needles, but you need to use 2 at a time for this saddle stitch. So if you have it, I will show y'all how to thread. So if you are looking to learn how to do a saddle stitch, I will show you. We'll redo it. I need to see I was reading it from the subtitles. So we're literally making a purse from subtitles. Sit back, bear. We stitched around. So this is where we left off from yesterday. Now we're going to, oh no, they're doing a back stitch. They cut it and they burnt it. Remember, we burnt our ends. And now we're going to be doing like this. You can't see my mouse. Okay, so we need number 8. Take out leather number 5 and 2 pieces of leather 8. We're adding the hardware attachments. Who got in trouble? Where's number 5? One. Where are my small pieces at? Okay. Number 5. We labeled them all last time. So this is the hardware we're going to be attaching. And then 2 number 8s that look like that. Okay. I'm gonna just put this back over here. We don't need nothing flying. But I swear I get like the best ideas when I'm in the middle of doing too much. Y'all, I need to get this printer fixed. Any good shows? I have some funny magnet ideas too. We're gonna have to rewind it. So we got our 8s and number 5s. We will sew the handle part. We need a thread which is 2 times the length, so 40 centimeters. How do I measure that? So here are 2 pieces of leather need to be sewn. So we need to prepare 2 pieces of thread of this length. So I'm assuming double. Did Daddy leave? Carrie? Oh, I'm like, did you leave yet? This is an interesting shape. It looks like a heart. Like a bent heart. So I need to measure this with my string. I got it in my lap. Incredible that they believe that I won't just run through this. I'm scared, like, this is gonna be enough stitching for a whole bag. This isn't a whole lot. I'm gonna just say here, and then we'll measure another yarn going off of here. I'm like, why aren't you cutting? What is the WAP website? I just cut my string. Now I'm gonna try to measure one. the same length. We did 2 times this length of this thingamabob. Oh, as far as the schedule, I meant to tell y'all about. So today and tomorrow, we're going to work on this purse. Wednesday is yoga. We're going to do a meditation and sound healing. So if you're not a member and you want to sign up and start doing yoga classes, we do yoga classes every Wednesday on this channel at 9 a.m. And I have my stream schedule posted so it can keep organization and consistency. Then Thursday, Friday, we may go back to yarn painting or embroidering. I'm like, I don't have any more shows. I wasn't in here. We found it? Okay. Okay, I got 2 strings because we're going to be attaching 2 different hardwares. So basically, this is going to be folding around. Whoopsie. To hold the hardware. So we're going to be stitching through this side, and putting it here, right? I think I got to do it backwards. We've been working it. I'll just leave the sticker on the table. Did y'all see, I put in the Discord, now we have to thread this. Bear? Everything good?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I was saying, I'm gonna put one of these strings up. I put in the Discord, yes, the boneless socks. So if you have a Facebook, then you should be able to watch it. But I realized after I posted the link, it was like, you need to sign in or whatever. And it was this dude, what was happening? They were like doing a race in a bouncy house, grown men. And like bro's socks fell off. Bro was running with boneless socks. It was so funny. Gotta stay organized. Let me put my string back. We don't need this as of now because we have 2 things we're gonna be sewing. Okay, so I need to thread this. We need 2 strings or 2 needles. Who is bro? Oh, that's the neighbor. Now hold on, I need to go back. How did I thread this again? I need to go back in the tutorial to make sure I did this right. Okay. Hey. Why isn't my spacer working? Good Lord, I'm trying to pause it. Hey, Rico. Love you. Be safe.
Love you, Bear.
So we just you just saved it to your browser. You have to. So we're gonna be doing a saddle stitch. I'm like it like freaks me out a bit. This is a different. It's like I don't know how to explain whatever this leather floss or string is, but it's like not attached by a knot. Like you saw how we pulled it through, which is like throwing me off. I'm like, what if it comes undone? And you want, because you just burn the ends. You don't even have to tie it off when you're done. So I did one side. It's like a waxy type of string. We're going to do the other side. You literally just stab through. You literally just stab through the floss or whatever this is. Okay. So then the other side, all you have to do, I just wanted to backtrack so I could. People be making like several one of them. Yes, thread. I know I'm getting distracted. I'm like, it's just such an interesting technique. I'm always blown away by this stuff. People be making several of these bags though. You know what I mean? So you stab it. What? I just stabbed it. You stab it through. Bro, come on. Stay right there. Bro, it keeps like finagling and wiggling away. I'm trying to thread the row. Every time I lift my needle up, it's gone. Bro, what do I gotta do? Are you in there? Okay. So I already got another string I'm waiting on. Bro, I just said it, y'all. I'm gonna shout this out. My friend Doreen is where I get all of my luxury bags from. Doreen, she's in Wisconsin. She will hook you up with the Louis Vuittons. She will hook you up with, I don't even, like, she got Gucci, she got Chanel, she got all of that. But yeah, I've been new about that. Niggas try to hate, bro. Okay. Niggas for real tried to hate. I'm gonna forever say I was a Wish girly. They did put America on blast. That I like being on that side of TikTok. I've been a Wish girly. I brought the damn ear piercing kit off of Wish. When I first started working, I was into Wish before Temu even existed. I've tied these real close to the edge, so I'm a little scared. Ben knew about that. I was getting the Louis Vuitton. I had a Louis Vuitton backpack in high school, and I was so excited because I brought it myself. Niggas might be like, it's not the real one. Okay, but who's getting dropped off by their mama? Who still gotta ask their mama for stuff they want? Because I was buying it myself. I was literally, ooh, white people out running. I went to this school, I'm like, you can tell who had money and who was just like, I gotta. This unthreaded, I knew it was too close. I gotta wait on my mama to buy this for me. You trying to hate, you even got funds in the account to compete off of a minimum wage kid themselves. Like I was a sophomore when I got my first job because I was just turned 16. That wind is vicious. I was a sophomore when I got my first job. I said, bet I'm gonna get this. I had a Louis, bro, I had all the stuff. People always want to hate. Now look at you. What they say, label vultures or whatever they called it. Literally in the same hands. And look right now. We're literally making, that's why, like, this is like perfect timing. We're literally making a purse from scratch with materials that probably came from the same place as Gucci. That's the possum. He trying to get in upstairs? He flew up here? Okay. I hit play. You saw me hit play. I just tapped the screen. We need a thread which is 2 times the length of leather number 5, which we have done. Here are 2 pieces of leather that need to be sewn, so we need to prepare 2 pieces of thread this length. Oh my God, I can't pause. Mine doesn't have an opening. They did not give me a side with the, mine don't got a little opening right here. Like the picture, if you can see. See, there's like a little opening where her finger is at. I don't have that opening. Mine look like this. I don't got an opening. So pass leather number 8 through the hardware buckle on leather 5 and fold it in half. This is about to be a huge buckle. Look at this, y'all. It's bigger than the package. The flaps are here, so the flaps are they're gonna sit flat like this, it looks like. Okay, I'm itching. Okay, so from the bottom point, pass it through. It's gonna be some precision to hold this down, and this is where I'm getting scared. I folded these in half. We're gonna lay it on top. Then align the folded leather number 8 with the pinhole on leather number 1. Okay, we're gonna start from the top. And then you have to go all the way till it's about even. There's a lot going on. Why does your anxiety go through the roof, bro? I'm trying. Everything is unfolded. So I'm like, I'm already stressed. Like, I'm already stressed. I passed it through. Put a needle through the starting hole. Make sure both needles are the same distance. I got that. Both of them are in my fingers. Pull the same needle through the second hole. Trying to get a little longer. We got to keep y'all the same length. What the nice lady say? So pass through the back. Then the same needle. Come back up. Put the other needle through the second hole, too. I just pulled through this one. Here's the first saddle. I don't know how I'm going to keep this tight. Like I said, I'm doing my best. We do not give China enough credit. I always fuck with China. Like, if I keeping it a bean, like I told y'all. I was into Wish before Temu was even a thought. Possibly. This was back in like 2013. Bitch, I get money and I ran out. Who is saying you need to change your name? I like your name. Okay. I'm assuming I come back to the third. Yep, that came all the way through. And now I'm assuming sew 2 pieces of overlapping stitch to reinforce the leather. Put the needle through the first hole. Well, I was ready for number 3. When you reach, we got a back. Yep, okay. I couldn't tell which one they did. Make sure both needles are the same distance away from the leather. Then pull the same needle through the second hole. What was that same needle? I'm so confused. What is the same needle? Thank you guys for the likes. I'm afraid my buckles are just gonna fall off. If you guys are interested, the brand is called Pop Sewing, and you can make like your own purses, leather goods. They got men's, women's, and children's accessories that you can make yourself. Otherwise, you can order them pre-made. Now, I'm not understanding what... I'm trying to go back. I just need to watch it all the way through. If we can get just this handle on today, I'm gonna just do it piece by piece, man. First needle came down. I'll put the other needle down. Or are they grabbing the top or the bottom one? The one I came down with. Okay. Now I need to pull that through the first hole. Don't do that. Okay. So we need, like, I was trying to figure out which side I need to reinforce it with. So it's hard because you're sewing, you have two strings, top and bottom pieces you're trying to sew. So I need to come back through the first hole, they said. Let me see how as to bring you outside in my... Came up. Put the same needle through the second. Okay, same needle I came up with. It's the one that's gonna go down. Do the second. Let me see how as to bring you. This is why I be using clippers, or not clippers. What is the tool I'm trying to think of? I be using pliers. I've used pliers on I made some keychains. We just reinforced this. We did a back stitch. Same one came down. Yeah, the back stitches. Okay, so after that, what was that? That's the top needle. So we can just start moving. That one came down. Don't go too fast. Out of frame. Out of frame.
Mommy.
Huh? Doing good?
Yeah.
You just fast forward the episode. I don't remember where I have to go after this. Time for Bo to come up. If I'm not mistaken, I can't see where I'm about to poke through. I came back up through this hole. And then I go back down a new hole. Oh, that actually lined up. Come down the new hole, the back side. I like my leather thimbles. Yes, it's coming along a little bit, you know. I'm up through this new hole, but the holes ain't lining up. That's the hard thing. This is when you would need some for real. I thought about putting something on my leg, but I've stitched this before. I do have like a stab mat, but I'm not stabbing myself. It's a little too bulky. I have like a weird surface I'm trying to work on. So, top hole is always the first hole to go down. Bear, can you turn the heat off? You don't need to do that. There you go. Push you all the way through. Then you check. Okay, so you always keep tightening. Yeah, I did buy band-aids. But if y'all been here, you remember I had some wristlets. So the leather is hard to sew through. I was sewing through carpet cement and yarn. 2 layers of that with a leather needle when I first made my keychains, if you remember those. So I did use gloves, but then gloves get in the way. Like they gave me these little rubber band ones. Like these are the ones I like to use. I'll take them all out. These are the ones I usually use when I have heavy duty stuff I'm sewing through. This is so you can push the needle through with your thumb. It's like a plated thing. And I do have like a leather thumb one. This is from needle felting. Like I already showed y'all these before. They've just been through a lot. And then this is one for your finger. The needle can still go through here. Understood? You can do precautions. Okay, I was trying to explain. So this is as far as we got. We got about 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches. And then we're doing a saddle stitch. So you're going through the front and back. How do you know where you left off? And I'm learning as I go, by the way. It's always the second one. So this one right here, not this first string, this second string. So that's going to be the next one I come up with and then go back down with. So come up from the soft side, go down from the front side. Cool. Or come up from the back side, go down from the front. So it's always that second one, and I tighten as I go. I watch my layers. I don't go fast. You drank your milk?
No.
Okay. There. You're going to come through. So the strings are on the same, the front and back strings are coming through the same hole now. Because you came through with this back needle. Pull it in. Now you got a back stitch. Now we're going to make a front stitch. New holes. And it restarts. Now this is the back hole. So I'm going to come through we're going on a curve here. I'm going to come through that front hole to meet up with the new one. Make sure I can watch. I'm poking through 3 layers. That's why I got 1 layer, first loop, second one, pull both ends. Now this is the front one. First loop, or the front loop, we're gonna come back down, hole, hole, and hole. All of those holes. What are you doing? Aren't you trying to be tight? I see a loop trying to not go tight. What is your issue? Okay, now it flattened out. I was about to say, I'm like, we don't need no bubbles. I'm doing my best. Have these strings lay as flat as I can. Okay, so always, we are on the same side now with the 2 strings. Now, second one, we're gonna come back up. I know I say this. I'm like, I've stabbed myself enough times, man. At least give me a shot to know what we about to be dealing with. Coming up. That's why I like pliers, because then I can pull it through. Backside stitch. Tight on both ends. Front. Leading stitch. Pierce, pierce, pierce. 3 layers. Almost want to grab my pliers, bro. I don't want to do this twice. Because we got this loop side we're making to attach the hardware. And then we got to attach the hardware to this side too. And sit back. I'm gonna always get a praise to China. People be doing this by hand. Who knows how many bags you are required to make in one day? So I'm always gonna give the props. Always gonna give the props, because this is a very important skill. And I appreciate that men also know how to sew. Which one's my back one? I'm tripping. I'm coming on like a weird scallop. This. Because now I'm looking at it from top to bottom. Woo! I think this is the back stitch. Come up. Oh, it pierced all of them. Pierce, pierce, pierce. I would recommend, my foot is falling asleep. If you are a new, the needle's right here. If you are a new sewist, I've heard the term, you could get a stab mat. I showed my stab mat too in the last video, last live we did. This angle is so weird. Thank the creator cause he made you. Thank you. Gonna thank the creator cause he raised you. Or no, gotta thank your mama cause he raised you. That's a Gucci Man song. I always be nervous with my stitch. I'm like, is that right? Right into the new hole. Ba ba boom. Get down. Get down on it. Get down on it. Bro, my foot is asleep. Double cup, lean the dough. Thank the creator 'cause he made you. Gotta thank your mama 'cause she raised you. Where are you even entering from, bro? I'm tripping now. Like, it's got me all spun around. I have 4 holes left. Is it the shorter one? Every time they end up on the same side, I get mixed up. Where's the second hole? To meet up with my fresh hole. I think. Did I not have this right the last time? Okay. Up. Because it looks backwards and frontwards from every side. Learning how to make your clothes is like such an important skill. And I'm like so grateful I actually learned the saddle stitch. I'm like, wow. You realize how many things you know how to make with that? That's why I use my pliers. You didn't like your last message. Sit back, baby.
I'm not a baby. Stop it.
You're not a baby.
No.
But you're mine forever. I'm sorry. Sit back. Bam. That's what I mean. Actually had enough string. Woo! We were not short this time, team. We're gonna have to do some backtracking. Thank you for the likes, y'all. Very hard to get started, I ain't gonna lie. Not very hard, but the remembrance of it. I always wondered, I've looked at the detailing of purses before, you know, and I'm like, why does that have 2 stitches there? Oh, it's a reinforcement stitch. I always forgot how to backtrack. Now this backtrack is important. Stitch all the way around. I have 1 on the top, 1 on the bottom. I'm watching the tutorial. Sit back, baby.
No, I'm not baby. Stop it.
Oh, they did it so fast. I don't remember. I couldn't see it. I need to backtrack, if I recall, from the last I need to backtrack to Just call him a cub. I backtracked. I just sold this. Who's that chick? Who's that chick? Okay. Don't get too excited, y'all. It is time for more theatrics. Ooh. I have to pee. We're going to take a pee break after this. I gotta pee. Hey, oh my gosh. I have to pee. Oh my goodness, 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 oh my goodness. Ah! What is that, soot? Nana! Smells a little funky in here. Okay. I'm gonna BRB. I gotta pee. I'm back. What's up? Okay, so this is... That's crazy. They just burned this. That's crazy. So this is... You do it so the burnt ends. See, that was the first time we burnt the ends. Burnt ends are on the inside. You see the little nubs right there. I'm going to rethread. And we're going to do the same thing. So the other side. The other side. The other side. Here go my purse, y'all. Let it burn like Usher. Bro, we literally put, like, that's crazy. Like, we literally put hardware on a purse. We about to make this a little loop. So, we pre-cut another one. This is how much string I actually had left. Getting ideas. Low key. I don't like, you already know I don't like being a wasteful person. Are you sitting back, love? So I'm like, this is a decent amount of yarn. Maybe we go back and do those last few holes. And then we're going to come back and finish this loop. 1, 2, 3, 8, 9, 10, 11. This is 12 loops. 24 times because you have to do it twice. What are you doing?
Nothing.
Want to see a magic trick? I stick this in. But I want to cover up my fingers so you can't see my work. I stick this in. Take the other in. I just made another loop. Okay, so what was I gonna do? Did they do it from the back side if I recall? I'm just gonna add 2 more stitches. So like the back one, what is it, comes up. So I got a front and top. It was bothering me. I am professional now. Those were bothering me because I was like just a wee bit short. We're gonna cut these ends and we utilized our extra yarn or floss, whatever you call this. Maybe somebody who's a leathersmith in the chat knows what this string is, because it's not like embroidery floss. This is some different type of wax coated floss, I assume, because you can pierce through the center of it, and it does look like it once it's like, oop, that went into the abyss. It's 80 watt. No way. I have water. Today was pretty good. Today's coffee was pretty good. Is it just thread? Oh, okay. Now that's done. All right, gang. Gang, gang, gang. We're going to sew up this other side. Hold on, I'm going to put this with the rest of my trash. Took off my other sticker 8. I wish I could rewind my live. I'm pretty sure she started from the top. It almost seems like it doesn't matter what side you start from because you have to stitch both sides anyway. So this is the other floss. I cut roughly 40 centimeters, something like that, because it was enough. So that's cool. We followed directions. This video is already like 2 seconds to 15 minutes of 27 minutes. It's about to get real in-depth as we sew the other hardware pieces on. I was about to show you. I literally was just thinking, I'm like, if I could get, I'm not sure, I'm going to obviously have to research. If I could get like one of them leather perforators or whatever, you know, to make the little holes. I know how to do a saddle stitch now. I could be making purses. Say what? Say what? Cheese turkey. That was a Drake and Josh reference. My brother was making a joke yesterday. It was actually really funny. Oh, I gotta burn these ends. We'll thread this and then burn the ends. Huh? Oh, it's almost 1:30. We may go a little. If we can't get this, we're gonna just finish it. I'll finish it and try to finish before 2 so then I can start lunch. So I think we stayed pretty good on task. We got a piece of hardware attached. That's tight, you heard it. Oh, heavyweight thread. Yeah, it's got like a wax or something I'm definitely seeing from that. Okay, so what's the other side? Or are they not going to show me how to do the other side? Use the same method for another piece of leather on number 8. So they get into it. Let me burn this real quick and then we're going to start sewing. Make sure it's pulled. I got little antennas sticking out. Oh, here, I'll show you. Number 207. Now we got little antennas to cover the ugly side. Stitches from the front, I had to do some back stitches. Don't look too bad. These last ones still looks pretty clean. But now we're gonna do this part. All right, let's try to finish this, y'all. Take off the number 5 sticker. How did they do it? Put your piece. Thank you, Steve. See, this is the challenging part when you're trying to lay down not 1, 2, but 3 layers of leather. And we do this every day. She be working it. I can do best. She be working it. They coming from the top. I'm coming through the front. I ain't worried about. If you're an Xavier Wolf fan, then you know. See, this is what I mean. Is be so difficult. Now you've got tension from the other thing. Whew, we might actually go until 2. And I'm like, I'm not even sure how long. I don't remember the method. I got them evened out. Because I know I had to go back. Yeah, they're going to just go 80 with it. Where's my mouse? My cursor was not there. So I'm going to go back to the first one when they threaded it so I can see. I need to do some back stitches before we just go along with it. So I'm just matching it up again. Yeah, Steve's in the Discord. Yeah, we pulled that through. I'm just double checking my work really quick. So then we can do the back stitch and we're going to go back in there. Is there anybody following along? Put a needle through the starting hole. Even it out on both sides. Then pull the same needle through the second hole. Mother, you saw me hit the pause button. Then it has to come up. Hold on. Because I had them even and something happened. Make sure your needles are even. Even like Steven. Same needle. Like this is like. Where you at? Trying to get my second hole. I wish I could like clip it down because they did give me some clamps. It's not gonna help right here. Yeah, you can put your anime edits in there. I just don't want people to be spamming it, so yeah, if you know what was going on. Stuff related to the channel, if you want to share your work, you can talk about your day, like just general chat. I'll be posting this stuff if you know, the promotional stuff if you guys like these kits. And then like you could learn how to make a leather wallet, I'm pretty sure, on this website. Okay, so I came up. Put the other needle in the back stitch. Or am I tripping? This is the first part where I had to get situated. It never makes sense. The buckle is in the way. I don't want to jinx it, but I feel like it's like always the second stitch that has to follow through. Look at this, is wild. You see all them layers? I'm about to pull that taut. No, it's all good. Yeah, there's one person that is like, sometimes they watch my stuff, but like we are on a different like platform. So like, I don't know if they ever join the lives because they do live stream stuff too, but I'm like, it's a little bit spammy when you're like, I need 10 people to do that, you know? So I'm just trying to just keep it chill. One of my friends has a Discord and they said it just went off the rocker. So I'm just trying to keep those rules. And I'm like, I don't, we shared the Chick-fil-A stuff and all of that. I don't care about that. Carrie's Discord is cool, but it's like you really gotta monitor because like I don't keep my notifications on. I don't keep my notifications. Hold on, give me a second. Because I think I need... Careful! Yeah, they have their own Discord, and just copying and pasting the same message is where I'm like, okay, it's a little spammy. Now I gotta do a back stitch. I don't even know how I did the back stitch the first time. Oh my goodness. It needs to be reinforced. It didn't make sense the first time. I'm like, somehow I did it the first time. But I'm like, I have a situation where I can just go forward with the second one, but that's not going to reinforce it. Like, if I just came up with this stitch, it would seal that little gap between these two holes if I use this string. How do I do a back stitch? We have 5 minutes. Oh yeah, and like I was saying about the Discord, if I can I can make like a separate channel. Or I'm still learning Discord. I don't have my post notifications on, so that's what I was saying. If on any of my apps, it's too overwhelming. So I have to go into the app to see what the notifications are. So I came back and I just seen this, like the same person like talking to themselves. Nobody else was saying anything. So I'm like, okay, I need to say something, you know. But about this, sew 2 pieces of overlapping stitch to reinforce. I think I'm already too far gone with that. Pull the needle through the first hole. I think I'm gonna just do this with this back one, because it's the one I gotta use anyway. It won't go through the first hole, baby. Okay, there we go. And I'll just have 2 reinforced sides. I'm making this up, by the way. We're doing my own thing here. To try to help me end up kind of back where I started, I reinforced that, but then I'm going to go ahead the second one and come, where's that poking through? This should be my 3rd hole. Okay, poke through my 3rd hole. Top one always comes back down. This shit's sliding like a patty, bro. And the back one needs to catch up. Bro, I'm trying to be respectful, man. I'm like, bro, come on. Because then I think somebody made like a question mark, like, this isn't about the channel. You know what I mean? So I don't want there to be confusion. We're in a groove. Emperor's New Groove. Come on. I'm interested to actually watch more videos to see what is the tool to use so you can poke the little perforations and make your own designs, you know? Yeah, these are sliding, so it's a little like, Sit back, babe. Now, what hole is this? Okay, that's the hole we need. Top hole comes down. That was an easy pull. Back hole follows. Always watch where your fingers are. I don't know if that's not common. Yeah, what is the hole punch thing called? I'm interested to see that. I didn't get a chance. You already know. Let's not rehash old things. But I'm like, this person actually was like new. Who did leather? Could have asked them, but after they said something stupid to me, like, yeah, this is going back to the market stuff, but like after they said something stupid to me, like, there's your truth, there's the other person's truth, and then there's the real truth. there's only one type of truth. So this was like, you know, I'm not trying to rehash stuff, but it was like when somebody stole from me and they're like, well, there's your truth. I'm telling you, somebody stole from me. It's not no false about that. The stuff I have is just not here. So after I was like, people who say that, probably liars. So I'm like, okay, after that, I'm not going to talk to you. Because there's not, like, when people be like, I'm following my truth, are you following your lies? Or that there's two sides, that you can say there's two sides of the story. I ain't gonna get mad at you if you be like, there's two sides of the story. Okay, fine, yeah, there's, you know, people yapping on, I'm yapping on one side, somebody else yapping on the other. But if you tell me there's two truths, nah, there's always gonna be one person lying, bro. Like, what do you mean? So I had that discussion with my brother, not about that situation, but I'm just saying, like, if somebody tells you there's two truths, it's not two truths. There's only one truth. All right, now we're going to take it back. Have to reinforce it. Where does this poke through? Two minutes. We finished 2 minutes. I got to work on my entering points because it's a little jagged. Because I'm not trying to make extra holes. And that's usually how far I go. Pretty good. For my second time around doing a saddle stitch, we did the whole border up here the first time, and we just did these two. What? We're done, y'all. Let's do some foreshadowing to see what's next, because we're gonna just let that play out. Yay! I'm coming down the street in a hood tank. It'd be like that. Okay, so we did both sides. That's where we left off. We're taking it step by step. You gotta give me credit, y'all. This entire tutorial off of subtitles. I don't want to rip it too hard, but I might do some leather glue. Now they're doing the other side that we just did. Hey, welcome. We just finished this part up. So I'm watching to see what's happening next. Okay, we're going to be doing number 6. Now we're going to add the smaller hardwares. Let's sew the straps on the left side and the right side. We need a thread which is 2 times the length of the leather. So of the number 6 is. Let me just show you. I'm going to give you guys some foreshadowing. This is what we're going to be doing tomorrow. Because I finish my lives around 1:30. So if you're new here, join the live 11:30 to 1:30. We're now going to be sewing these smaller pieces. The first day, we laid everything down. I think we got to the sewing. However these land, but we're going to be adding these smaller hardwares to these holes, as you can see. The holes on both sides. So we just sewed that. And I see right here is going to be some sewing. You can see those open holes. Somehow we're going to be attaching that. So if you can see from the screen a little bit. Sit back! About 15 minutes in. Yep, line up those holes. Align the pinholes on leather number 1 and number 6. Yep, and we're going to come through the top. Yep, and then you got to do the anchor secure, which we learned before, where you got to back stitch it. Sew 2 pieces overlapping and reinforce the leather. We got to do the anchor overlap. Yep, we did that with the first handles. So they reinforced it. Now they're just going to take it all the way around. Bear, sit back! Burnt the edge, and now that's going to be hanging off. Use the same method to sew another piece. Yep. When we sew, it's going to be hanging off like this on both sides. Okay? Oh, that was quick. That was just kind of like a top stitch. Oh, we're doing everything. You see that? Okay. So, this was what this live was about. Tomorrow's going to be a full live. I should be home for it. I don't have any outings. Because, like, we just started. We may start the live a little early if I finish school with Bear. I do homeschooling early. But we'll try to maybe do these 2 flaps, because the next flaps are these 2, which should go quick. I need to start dinner or lunch because my stomach is growling. 2 of these on the sides. Then they went straight into it. The bottom plate, which we're going to be sewing, and then the other side of the bag. So if you can picture the wrapping effect. The hardest thing is sewing whenever we get to the side, when the seams start to touch, that's when it gets hard. Like, you know, because you can just flap it over. If you can see that from the photo, they got the top piece we're working on, and then they had like, okay, top piece is like all up here. This section here, this is the bottom with the little feet of the purse, and then this is the other side of the bag. So you're literally folding sewing a big flap together, and then yeah, we haven't gotten that far, but that's to come in the next live. We're gonna sew these little flippers on the sides, and then we're actually gonna get into connecting some bigger leather pieces. Thank you, Rico. So I just wanted to explain to y'all, we're gonna be getting into I kept the little feet on it. This is the next section. So you have the purse we just did, and then we're stacking these 2 sections together to sew the purse. I'm trying to give you a 3D effect. So once the next live, we're going to attempt to do this. This is going to be a lot of sewing because we got to do, I don't really know. Because you can't sew them sides yet. You can't sew these outer shorter ends yet because the flaps ain't attached. But we're going to sew all these flaps together, these 3 flaps. Okie dokie. I'm going to try to keep them layered so then it's easy for me just to grab out of the box for tomorrow. Yay! Yay! If you are interested, the brand is called Pop Sewing, and you can learn how to make your own leather purse. There is a discount code. Join the Discord, and I believe I shared the discount. No, I have not shared it yet. I don't know if I did, but I did share it with the mods. We could pin that if you're interested in learning how to make your own leather goods. Otherwise, you pay a little extra and they'll make it for you and then send it to you. So the brand is Pop Sewing. So far, I'm having a good time. I'm literally doing an entire tutorial via, what are these called? Closed captions. And I think I'm having a lot of success with it. It's going pretty well. Make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah, the link is there if you're interested in purchasing some goods from them, Pop Sewing. Like and subscribe, turn your post notifications on. My live schedule is posted in the community tab page. I try to stay active in the community tab page. And then if there's a discussion after the live, because like years ago, I'm about to end it here, but years ago you were able to message creators on YouTube. Now they don't even have like a instant message thing. So that's why I tried to tie Discord. So if you know, related to the YouTube channel and things like that, if you have more, join the Discord, which is Peach's Patch. Yeah, and there's helpful stuff in there. Amazing community we've started on there. Yeah, tomorrow we're getting back into the purse making. Wednesday's the yoga. If you want to join our yoga classes, Wednesday's going to be meditation and sound healing. You can become a member. Those videos are members only, and the Hood Tank membership is only $2.99 to support our studio, support the art and all the things that I do. I love you. Thank you for being here, and have an amazing Monday.